I think first it's accepting the fact that our parents or people who have helped, raise us and have always been the people, mentors to us and the strength for us, now having to rely on us in a different way. So part of it is just that emotional piece that we start seeing a different side of our parents, and then also thinking about, most of us don't want to talk about end of life. We don't want to talk about advancing illness. We don't want to talk about those things that, are difficult conversations. But it's important to do so, again, because it allows our parents, who often want to have some of those conversations, the opportunity to express themselves at a point that they can. The other piece is that we have to recognize that I think we all have what I call a legacy of communication in our families. There are some families who do a lot of conversation early on. They're very open about their opinions, their choices, not necessarily about healthcare, but about everything. There's other families who never talk about things. They've never talked about what they earned, what they've saved, really very kind of tight-lipped. And then we get to this point, and all of a sudden we expect our parents to open up, this chest of information. Mom, where's your will? What do you have in your will? Where's your checking account? What do you have in your checking account? And something that they've never done, and now we're kind of requesting all of this and thinking that we kind of have a right to it. So it's understanding, instead saying, Mom, I know that we haven't spent a lot of time talking about some of these personal issues, but the reason that I'm asking is because I'm concerned that if something were to happen, that we're not going to know where to turn to be able to utilize the things that you've put in place. If you're more comfortable, we can do this with an attorney that I know, and I would love to be able to pay those fees. The other piece is that I think we often ask our parents to do something that we ourselves are not open to doing. The biggest one is completing a will or completing a healthcare directive that allows us to make choices about our healthcare decisions if we're not able to. So again, never ask somebody to complete something that you yourself are not willing to do. So instead of saying, Mom, you've hit 80, you need to have a will. You've hit 80, you need to do a healthcare directive. Instead say, you know what? I just listened to this program that talked about how important it is to be able to document your healthcare wishes. I'm going to go and complete a document. Would you like to join me and learn about it as well? Now that person recognizes it's not about their age, it's about a need and working towards a goal.